Today is Saturday, 13th of July 2019. Welcome to our first lesson, Lesson 1. I am your facilitator in this online learning. I'm Adebayo. Do you know that many students in our universities today used to copy online for their assignments and tutorials without looking at the cost implication and the damages that this might have done to the authors of the downloaded document? I am here to highlight some of the consequences of copyright with practical examples. I promise you will enjoy this lesson on concept of copyright. Hello dear participants, welcome to our lesson 1, concept of copyright, and I hope you will enjoy it. So let's go to the objectives of this lesson. The objective of the lesson, concept of copyright, our objective number 1, we will have an understanding of copyright. 2, the application of copyright. 3, describe the different types of copyright. 4, know how to manage copyright compliance. So what is copyright? It is a combination of two words, copying and right. That is the right to copy. As you are probably aware, copyright is the legal ways of protecting an author's work or cultural expressions work. And I've given the examples of cultural expressions there. They are dance, dress, songs, indigenous science and technology, and we also have environment. Also, another definition of copyright, it is known as the intellectual property which provide exclusive production, distribution, and usage for the author or owner. This implies that whatever content the author created cannot be used or reproduced by anyone else without the consent of the author, meaning that you have no right to reproduce any work that you see without the permission of the owner of the work. These are some examples of works that are being pirated or copied without the owner's permission. Nollywood actress, that is the picture on the left hand side of this slide, and producer Omoni Oboli caught two men selling pirated copies of her movies that has not been released. The name of the movie is Chief Daddy. We all know the movie, very popular when it was released about 4 months ago. Also, while engaging with them, the men confessed that they bought the CDs or the DVDs from Alaba Market. You know Alaba Market in Lagos is a very big market in Lagos. So they said that's where they got the DVD from, and they are selling it in traffic. On my right hand side is an autobiography produced by former president of Nigeria, President Obasanjo. The title of the autobiography is called My Watch. You can see that these people have no regard for anybody. So let's move forward. How do I obtain copyright protection? This is a map of the world showing the different countries that we have in the world. But what I want to bring out from this map of the world is that luckily in most countries, copyright protection is automatic. This means whenever you create original content, it is automatically protected by copyright law. For example, if you post a blog on internet, your content is automatically covered by copyright. In most cases, this type of copyright protection is all that is necessary. But you know, that is only related to advanced countries like United States, Canada, Russia, and other countries like China. However, If you want people to know your content is copyright protected, once you have your image like this, or your images, or your other cultural expression works, or other work that you are doing, you put this logo on the right hand side of my slide, C, which shows that the work is being copyright protected. So dear participant, whenever you are looking at this logo, you don't click on anything at all, you don't download it because it is illegal. You can see what I put there for you. Caution, what you are doing is illegal. Application of copyright protection. Copyright law does not apply to facts and ideas. Rather, it protects the representation of facts and ideas. Works that are intangible and not rendered onto a physical medium are just ideas and therefore not qualify for copyright protection. What copyright protects and does not protect depends on the nature of the work or the type of the culture. Okay, these are examples of what copyright does not protect. Copyright does not protect ideas, facts, data, concepts, systems, methods, principles, discoveries, names, titles, short phrases. But copyright protects literary works, dramatic works, musical works, artistic works, and architectural works. For literary works, the Copyright Act describes literary works as works other than audiovisual works expressed in words, numbers, or in numerical symbols, regardless of the nature of the material objects, such as books, manuscripts, phonorecords, films, tapes, discs, or cards in which they are embodied. Literature works such as novels, poems, stories, essays, and so on. Written works like catalogues, blogs, reference books, and databases are also appropriate for copyright protection. On the internet, this definition of literary works includes emails, blogs, posts, online forum posts, computer programs, and phone applications. So what is the significance? What is the beauty of it? Why do I need to protect my work? Why do I need to copyright protected my work? The beauty of it is that, one, copyright offers the owners exclusive right to reproduce their work in copies, to prepare copied works based on the original work, to distribute copies of the work to the public by sale or transfer, or by lease, or by rent, or by lending. And the fourth one, to perform the work publicly, if it is a literary or a musical or a choreography work. So what are the types of copyright? We have several types of copyright, but for the purpose of this lesson, I have streamlined the types I want to discuss to just 5, and they are public performing rights, reproduction rights, mechanical license, synchronization license, digital performing rights in a sound recordings. 1. What is a public performing right? This refers to the exclusive right of a copyright owner granted by copyright law to authorize the performance or transmission of his or her work in public. Reproduction right. This is an exclusive right of the copyright owner, also granted by Copyright Act, to authorize the reproduction of his or her work in a DVD, cassette, or CDs. Mechanical license. This is issued licenses on behalf of the copyright owner or his agent, usually to a record company, granting the record company the right to reproduce and distribute a specific composition at an agreed upon fee per unit manufactured and sold. Synchronization license. This also refers to the issued license as a copyright owner, granting a producer the right to synchronize the musical composition in timed relation with audiovisual images on film or video image. You know what dis ones mean. When you are watching our Nollywood movies, you will know that at some point there is a song at the background. So before the Nollywood producer releases that video, e make sure that e get a synchronization license before playing that video, that songs in that video. The fifth one, we have the digital performance right in recordings. This is the right that allows to authorizing many digital transmission like internet streaming and so on and so forth. Summary of our lesson. So what have we done? We have looked at the understanding of copyright, the meaning of copyright, and by now you know that it refers to the legal ways of protecting an author's work or a cultural expression's work. And we've also explained copyright protection, how it is being obtained, and also we see the different types of copyright that we have. Our next lesson is on copyright infringement. And from me, your facilitator, I'm saying bye for now.